Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of the Himyar's Grand Campaign Part 3 this time. Uh, we had a battle over at the Adulis in the region over where Askum used to own. And last time I was trying to battle, to be honest, was quite lazy. I didn't really want to do. Uh, I wanted to hurry up the battle because I was exhausted and tired, and because of that, I lost a lot, which we need to start merging so we can free up some of the economy here. But overall, everything has been quite interesting. I thought I already told it to get destroyed. Um, we right now what we're going to try to do is improve the sanitation in the region so we don't get an outbreak risk. And we have one more turn until we get a city, I believe, or a large city. I'm not entirely sure. Um, in the FRP, I finally arrived at Way West. But the problem was uh Eric Cumberland was already stated that he was going to battle me, and no matter how many times I tried to tell him I was just there to battle the pirates, he wouldn't accept it. He kept using as a propaganda bargaining chip or whatever you want to say, and a lot of people rallied to his cause. So I had two choices. I could have gone to Way West City and killed the pirates and went back home, but the problem was Eric Cumberland and his like 5 to 10 thousand men army could have came and killed me, and or I go face Eric Cumberland and try to defeat him in battle and then go for Way West. So I thought I'll be smart and face Eric, but that turned out to be a bad decision as I end up losing that battle. I lost half my army in that battle alone, and so Hassan, why? Oh boy. So Hassan is having a good time by the looks of it. So yeah, I lost half my army at
We fight for you,
the.
my lord.
Now let's.
Leave in the ship.
Yes, one-way trip. So I lost the battle to Eric. I lost half my army, but now we're heading back to Farangel Landing, and I'm going to wait there till next turn, cause uh, till the mob post comes up, which should probably be day after tomorrow, maybe. And from there, we'll figure out what we're going to do. I'm going to role play with my council, see should I go full out war with Way West after which I also found out Daggerfall uh ended up supporting the uh army that killed me.
Ready
In
for
fact, he was a
battle.
part of that battle. So there's those as well. I have to figure out what we're gonna do. We're gonna go for the well because it increases the growth and stuff. Um, yeah, yeah. It's been a wild, a bit of a wild week recently. So
Do
let's
not
see if
wander in
Askum
like a
is
desert
willing
beggar. If you have something to
to
say,
go for
say it like a
peace.
civilized
It
man.
turns out I killed the king by the looks of it. Let's see if we can get some payment out of it. 1,000. Okay, let's see if we can reach one more. Come on. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we got money from that. That is deteriorating, that is improving. That is deteriorating because I'm a great power. And of course you're deteriorating. So overall, right now all of Arabia is about to be my enemy soon. So right now let's just get these guys back at home. And yeah, so right now let's hope that our wheat fields go well. instead of the camel herding, because if I do the camel herding, it would probably increase the uh, Semitic paganism religion into my country, and that's not what I want. I'm gonna go for Jewish religion, so I could get those epic units that can dominate the map, or for me at least, against assassinates and stuff. So let's work on that for a while. Life in college is doing well. I was doing the two-way switch, and I screwed up on one of the uh switches where it popped the circuit breaker, so that was a bit embarrassing. But really, I can't really think of much what I could talk to you guys about overall. Um, let's
Journey
see what else we
completed.
could talk about. So
You call this a
now that
garrison?
that's practically over,
We
you guys
fight
can
for you, my
go
lord.
to a Dane
I
or
want
Dune,
hourly
whatever.
patrols.
Increase this. Of course, the maintenance cost is gonna
Ready for
come up
battle.
a bit higher. Mazoon is friendly. They are starting to take care of the rebellions. I'm doing okay. Sorry. I might want to go take this so I can get some access to the trade over here if that nation haven't been destroyed yet. The Gasson is, I believe.
We fight for you, my
So
lord.
yeah, let's get you running since we're no
I
longer at
don't care
war.
how
It's not
tired
gonna
you
be at
are.
a huge rush. Um, let's press next turn. We'll hold it off till then. So in the in in the last episode, um, Scoom declared war on me, and I believe that the main reason was for that war was because I went into the Yathrib desert region, and because it's like a no man's land, if you try to go into it, it will be considered as crossing into somebody else's border. I believe that might be a glitch or not. I believe it depends on if the nation has intention on occupying that land. Um, so I believe that's what pissed off the Askum, and it might have also be also another reason why it upsetted the Lockemits. So there's that. Games froze? Nope.
Ready
Okay,
for
we're still
battle.
good. Your force march Y will be
I want
taken
hourly patrols.
already. So most of our units are healed up. Our food is actually a lot better now.
At your
Here, why
command.
don't we fix this? Morale and defending, public order is also very much important. We need that. That's done. Now we're going for technology as we want to go for the royal barracks. So we're gonna go from this one to get about the warriors, and then we'll work our way up from the horses and skirmishers all the way to here. But actually, I think I just need to get this one, and then we'll work on over here. So we're almost there. We'll be taking a couple more turns. Press next turn. So now we got peace with the Askum. Now I guess our main goal now is to try to increase trade with the other Serenades nations and try to prolong the expected war that might be coming any moment now, which is not a great idea right now because I'm not really quite prepared for it. As you guys can see, my army stats are absolutely terrible. I'm practically only good enough for defending the area I'm owning right now. So, yeah, that said, um, I'm going to be doing a lot less YouTube videos from now on. I'm trying to, I really want to do YouTube videos, but at the same time, the schedule I got, it's occupying, and I don't want to make it sound like it's a burden or anything. Really, it's not, but it's just
Ready for battle.
I need to really focus on my
Set up the
classes
watch.
until I can get everything under control where I feel like I have free time and I don't need to worry about doing anything. For right now, let's check out my school. That is still improving. That is great, but the documents are still deteriorating. I'm not exactly sure
Am
what to
I
do.
always to be disturbed by foreigners? If it is alms you want, talk to my major domo.
Domo. I'm not exactly sure what the domo is. I keep forgetting what it is. Um, as soon as this fills up, we're gonna go and we get enough money, around maybe 10,000. We can go and get iron, and maybe that will increase our trade with the other uh nations. Yeah, the Gassanids still own Dumath uh Domatha, and so yeah, there's that for right now. We might, if things go in a bad run, we might have to go run away to Abyssinia if we can't be able to stay in the Arabian Peninsula. But that's like a rare case, unless all of the Sassanid Empire declare war on us, and we just have to. Okay, so yeah, basically what we need, our main issue that we face right now is the war against Sassanid, and do we have the money and supplies to fund for at least 2, 3 major big armies to defend and attack the enemies that practically surround all of us. So, how can we improve our economy? That I'm not entirely sure if we're not going to be able to have trade with anybody. Um, we might have to make markets, but same time, urban migration. Alrighty, tank growth. Awesome. So does that mean we got? No, not yet. We could go for this. This will increase public order, but it will take down our food consumption, which I believe we can afford. Um, the fishing jetties providing food as well. The bazaar is helping out. Maybe we could research some after 10 wealth for each industrial. Spies, oh yeah. Hold up, let's see if we could get ourselves some spies. We could get ourselves some priests. Uh, let's go with some priests. Yeah, let's go with a priest.
Service.
And that will be good for now until next turn. Let's just keep speeding this up. We're past the winter. Um, there's nothing really much that I could talk to you guys about, other than uh oh, just 2 days ago, I finished my loan that started a year ago. So now I got good credits finally. That was, in my opinion, a pain in the ass to keep working on, but hey, it's beneficial for me in the future once I get credits if I want to get a car one day, or hey, if I want to get a better computer. But for now, we're good for what we have. Um, there's nothing much to tell you guys other than I've been really sick recently. I haven't been really wanting to do anything. Uh, I'm kind of just hoping a war breaks out so I can start talking about what we'll do for a battle plan, or we could start talking about it if let's say Sassanage or Lakimit's
They made ready for war.
they made ready for war.
The world had fallen into shadow. The earth grew cold, and the wind whispered of death. And I beheld a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of scales in his hand. Attila was born. All knelt before him, for they knew he would devour the earth and set on fire the foundations of the mountains. Attila was born from darkness and despair.
Attila. He was a man born into the world to shake nations, the scourge of all lands, whose name brought fear to all mankind. Far to the east, the Scythian waste, a child is born to the royal Hunnic line, destined for greatness. His name, Attila. And preparation? They made ready for war. We did 3 out of 5. I don't know what we failed on the other two. Time marches on. We have achieved much, but our people face increasing odds. Ready. Awesome. A plus 4,000. New bonus. Now we have to survive until 420, which is quite ironic. Um, I don't see why not. Okay, so let's check out. Oh boy. Hey, you're alive. Let's see if we can get you married. You would be a good wife to marry him. I will have you here. Ready. A bunch of bastard sons and daughters. This is going to be quite an interesting feat. But now Zora was born, or now not born, but reach age of maturity to get married, which is good. We'll press enter here. So now Attila was born. That's great. Now that if the assassins were to declare war on me, they'll either be too busy fighting the Huns, or they'll have most of the forces at my border where the Huns are ransacking their cities. Though the Sassanid do have a really cool perk, in my opinion, where if you were to siege their city, and even though it'll say nothing on their uh, garrison, they will still pop out a full freaking stack, which it's annoying, but it's not that hard if you have a strong, good army and a way to bypass all the defenses where it will murder you in the spot without before you reach to their walls. Um, so I think what we will first do, if they do declare war on us, we'll go take Masoon. Um, but now that we have almost a thousand, just or impudent scandal, somebody has objected to planned marriage. This dramatic turn of event must be rectified. How do you plan to proceed? Who objected to it? I think I could take the influence down a bit. She needs to keep her influence for the future husband in case he dies one day. I'm gonna decree it. That was secured. That was secured. All of that's secured. Now we got 10,000.
Ready for
Yeah.
orders.
You can start inspiring the
Knowledge
population,
overcomes ignorance as sunlight does darkness.
and you can start marching your way over
We
to
take this settlement
Yathrib.
for you, my lord.
Yep. Yes, for me. And we'll try to settle in that area, get some iron, and an idea what's going on in this region. Perhaps we can even befriend the Eastern Roman Empire, though I doubt that will probably be in a good term because we just ransacked, what you call them, I need taxes, and recruitment costs is less. So, slave trader. Alrighty, so now that we're inspiring 20, that's good. Let's check we're almost at 2. We need at least 7 in order to get another line right there. Let's check out how they're doing. Now it's back to -1. It's unhappy, which is great. Um, they don't got much of a garrison force. I wonder if they're at war. I don't know where their main army's at, which is interesting to see. So yeah, let's press next turn. Yeah, let's press next turn and hold off till then. Um, I think I'm gonna end the episode right around here. I apologize, guys, for my lack of discussion. I haven't been exactly feeling well. There's a little bit less what I thought there would be to talk about. Other than the fact that we had won the war against the Ascum after we ransacked and loot everything we could from the Andalus. I'm pretty sure I'm ruining the name region, and we prevented them from sending a naval invasion unless they go through desolate land, which is fine. They'll lose. They won't be able to supply their troops, as far as I know, while they're going through that land. So it'll be a bit of a beneficial thing for me. Uh, at least I will be, if they're on their way here, I could at least know. I'm not exactly sure how to say. I'll be able to defend my port city now without having to worry that they'll come straight here. They most likely will come to the port city, which I'll have a garrison force. And if they do were to come over here to, also we got, due to the lack of wars to fight, uh many local mercenaries seem willing to give a discount on their services, which is great, really great. Let's
Ready for battle.
let's
Let
move.
them cower
See
before
if we
our
can
might.
try to take the city right now.
Ready for
Colonize,
orders.
awesome. It doesn't even take that much. We'll be able to get a good
Ready for battle.
as well while we're at it. Awesome. By the warriors now they got chainmail. So let's build this into a small city. At least that's 5 turns. And we might have to hire another priest, so please tell me I can get another priest. Radical. Encourage popular dissent. Wealth from cultural. Advisor. Authority. I think we'll go for wealth because yeah.
My words are
You will
worth the weight.
go to here and start
Making my
working.
way.
Yes, thank you. Alright, now that we gotten that down, we'll work on mm, we'll work on number 3 right here, reduce recruitment costs for horse cavalry units. And this will increase the battle speed, and I believe from there we won't need to worry about the once we get the horses, then we don't need to worry about the bottom part, but rather this centralized area, and then we'll be good from there. Let's check the diplomacy. Simazun, they're still improving, but the Lacamids are not improving with us. They are neutral with us, which is good. Now let's see if we can. Hey!
I will do you the honor of listening to your terms, hoping to hear wisdom and profit in them.
Awesome. Would you like to trade? No? Okay. How about if I pay you to trade with me? Still low. Okay. Um, non-aggression pack. No. Alrighty. Religion aversions. They are trading goods such as those. Really, we really want to trade with you. Please trade with us. $2,000. No, you're still not. Alright, we'll wait until we get some new way. Friendship, I guess. I'm not entirely sure what to say on that. Next turn. Oh yes, we need to assign a provisional governor. We'll have this area is still new, so I'm not willing to risk Zura getting killed at the first spot if we get sieged by some other nation. So we'll have Taskmaster Administrator, you, tax rate number 3, merchant, wealth from commercial buildings, task manager, and we'll go with Yada. Yep, that will bring more people to into my political power. We'll check on that. State influence. Yeah, that there see Christianity. That's what I was fearing. So we gotta work on the state influence part here. Yeah, I think we're gonna end the episode right here. Please leave a like and subscribe. If you guys got any questions or advice for me, please let me know. I hope you all doing well. And until next time, have a great day.